Let me ask you something, and give it a second. Have you ever finished a conversation and felt oddly drained? Nothing explosive happened. No shouting. No obvious argument. But afterward you felt tense, heavy, like your energy had been quietly siphoned off. That reaction usually isn't random. It's often a sign the interaction wasn't balanced, not equal, not mutual. Something was being pulled from you. And here's the uncomfortable truth most people never hear. Some people aren't looking to understand you. They're looking to engage you. They can pull you into explaining yourself. They can get you to defend your tone, your intent, your memory. If they can trigger an emotional response, even a polite one, they feel in control. It's the win for them. Once you notice this pattern, it's hard to unsee. Start recognizing it at work, in family conversations, in friendships that always seem to leave you tired instead of supported. Here's what keeps that dynamic alive: reaction. For someone who needs control, almost any response works. Anger works. Defensiveness works. Even calm, thoughtful explanations work, because underneath every response is the same signal. You still have my attention. And that's why staying calm doesn't always calm things down. Sometimes, without meaning to, it keeps the loop going. So instead of explaining yourself one more time, there's another approach. It's known as the gray rock method. And despite how it sounds, it isn't aggressive, it isn't manipulative, and it isn't about being cold. What it does is remove the reward from the interaction. The idea is simple. When a behavior stops getting results, people usually stop trying it. No confrontation, no dramatic moment, no emotional showdown. Just nothing to work with. So instead of reacting, you flatten the exchange. You lower the energy. You stay predictable. You become uninteresting. Not rude, not distant, not passive-aggressive, just steady. Your replies get shorter. Your tone stays even. Your emotional signals fade. You stop filling silence. You stop over-explaining. You stop offering access to your inner world. You don't disappear. You just stop feeding what's happening. Here's what that often looks like in real life. How was your day? It was fine. Why are you being so quiet? I'm just focused. You never listen to me. I hear you. No arguing. No correcting. No emotional performance. At first, this feels uncomfortable. Most of us were taught that staying engaged equals being mature. That pulling back means we're being difficult, avoidant, or unkind. But with manipulative people, engagement isn't connection. It's access. And gray rock quietly removes that access. Now, this part matters. When you first stop reacting, things can get louder before they calm down. The person may push harder. They might say sharper things. They may suddenly create urgency or drama. Not because you're doing it wrong, but because what used to work doesn't anymore. Psychologists sometimes call this an extinction burst. It's the last spike before a pattern fades. Yes. This is where most people slip back in. They explain. They defend. They react just once. And the cycle restarts.
Right.
But if you hold steady here, something interesting usually happens. Without a reaction, there's nothing left to grab. The behavior loses momentum. The pressure drops. The dynamic weakens. Now let's be clear about what gray rock is not. It's not silent treatment. It's not punishment. It's not something you use with healthy, emotionally safe people. It's a boundary tool. You use it when communication has become one-sided, when honesty gets twisted, when explanations get weaponized. It's especially useful in situations where you can't fully disengage. A difficult coworker, a family member, a shared social environment. You stay present, but protected. And over time, something shifts inside you as well. You stop bracing for conversations. You stop rehearsing responses in your head. You stop feeling like you have to manage someone else's emotions. Your nervous system settles. Your energy comes back. Because the gray rock method isn't about winning. It's about choosing where your energy goes. You decide who gets access to your emotions, to your explanations, to your time. You stop performing. You stop proving. You stop reacting on demand. And slowly, the noise fades. The tension eases. You start feeling more like yourself again. Because real control doesn't come from overpowering someone. It comes from stepping out of a game you were never meant to play. If this resonated with you, go ahead and hit like. It really helps more than you think. Share this with someone who might need it right now. Sometimes the right message reaches people at exactly the right moment. And if you want more psychology-based tools like this, subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. Take care of your energy.